Well, guys, happy Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. I'm here today at Disneyland doing a solo trip because there is a lot of new merch that is coming out today and we need to get a move on because it is chaotic. And I actually went through the parking structure already. Obviously, I'm inside Tomorrowland, but the lines weren't too bad. They just weren't running too many trams, so it kind of took a while to get to the gate. And then once I was at the gate, it wasn't even that busy. So my first stop on the agenda is going to be at Galactic Grill. I did go mobile order again at 7 a.m. because today is a release of Jabba's sail barge. Now, if you know anything about Star Wars, you know this mode of transportation is one that's very famously known. So when I go pick it up, I'm going to show you guys, but from what I've seen so far, it looks really, really cool. Okay, so I was expecting the mobile order lines to be like crazy, but there was only like 2 people ahead of me, so I cannot complain. I went ahead and picked up the sail barge, guys. It is a popcorn bucket, and when you order it from Galactic Grill, it does come with fries, so I actually have the fries behind the camera, but look at this. So you would open this, and this is where you would put your popcorn. The sails are actually kind of soft, again, like the Doug popcorn bucket from DCA. The way his tongue is kind of soft, if you know what I mean. This is actually pretty soft. The rest is hard plastic. There are little wheels on the bottom, so I'm sure you can wheel it across the floor. But then the other cool thing is I noticed there was a pull tab on the bottom, so I went ahead and took that out, and then we switched it on. And then look at this. If you open this side panel here, you have Jabba in there with C-3PO and Salacious B. Crumb. And there's a little light that turns on the ceiling so you can see them all super well. Again, just depending on where you pick it up from. I think at Alien Pizza Planet it's like $1 more. But that one you get breadsticks. You can also pick this up at the popcorn stands. If they still have them, you get popcorn with that, obviously. And then, yeah, if you get them from Galactic Grill, it does come with fries. So I'm super happy about this pickup. The only thing that I wish Disney would change is, like the sipper that we got for on Star Wars night, the Bantha sipper, the way the little clips here were actual clips. I wish they would change that because you're gonna see a lot of people wearing this, and somehow, some way, this always finds a way to fall off. So you'll see these clattering to the ground, which obviously when you're spending a decent amount of money on this, that's not something you want to happen. Enough of the fry business. Next, I'm going to head over to Star Traders because there are a lot of new merch items that came out. Something in particular that I'm excited about is a Discovery series, which is the Starbucks mug series. So I have a good amount of them at home, but I heard that this time around they're coming out with Naboo and Endor and Crate, but I only want Naboo and Endor really. So I'm going to try to head in there, but from the looks of it, there is a long line outside, so I'm going to go try to investigate what that line is for. Okay, so after talking to the cast member at the very end of the line, she said that that line was for pins in particular. If they're the same ones that I saw on Star Wars night, I don't think it's anything crazy. I'll try to look at like the pin trading blog to see if there are any insights as to what the pins are, but I don't really think I'm going to pick up pins today because my goal is to pick up those cups. And then coming into the store, I'm so sorry, I don't even think I recorded footage because it was just so crowded in there because of the new May the 4th merch, but also the pins. And then let me show you this other beauty that I picked up. So I ended up picking up 3 things. I picked up this Star Wars Darth Vader big face bag, which has been out of stock, as we said in our last video when we saw the Mando bag. So you know I had to pick this up, especially if we plan on going to Star Wars Celebration, which fingers crossed we get tickets on Wednesday because I really, really want to go. But then they also had all of the cups in stock and they were restocking actively. So I was like, oh, thank God. I had to hurry up and pick up 2. So I went ahead and picked up the Endor cup because, of course, who doesn't love our friendly little Ewoks? This cup is so adorable. I cannot wait to drink coffee in it. And then we also have our Naboo cup. So the Naboo cup obviously has the Gungans on it. You could see Jar Jar on there, Darth Maul's on there. So it's another good pickup, another one of my favorite Star Wars planets and movies from episode 2. So yeah, super happy about these pickups. And now I think I'm gonna go just try to explore a little bit around Tomorrowland and maybe Galaxy's Edge. Maybe I'll just go take a walk, but I want to see if I can get on Hyperspace Mountain as a single rider. Okay, so I came into Tomorrowland thing just to see what pins they have in stock right now, and they have all of the hidden Disney mystery, Hidden Mickey Disney mystery pins. It also looks like the 70th pins are on sale right now for 30% off plus your Disney discount. And they have the series 2 of the Disney ducks available, the purple ones. So here is the current line situation for the sail barge. And that's at the popcorn bucket right outside of Tomorrowland and Star Traders. Now I'm gonna head over to Hyperspace Mountain, see if I can do single rider. It does say it's a 55-minute wait approximately, but we'll see. Hopefully it's less. I've never done single rider on this before, so fingers crossed. So I changed my mind because I have a lot of stuff on me, and just to maneuver in and out of a ride vehicle like that, I don't think it's beneficial for me. So I'm gonna head over now to Batuu. Maybe I can see some of the characters we didn't see last time, like Han and Leia. I do have to check the character times for them, but hey, why not? It is also a beautiful day today. I think besides everything that's Star Wars related, it's actually pretty empty so far. But let's just take a moment to appreciate this. Beautiful. Ready into Batuu we go. And it just makes such a difference to hear the original film scores. Like, it sets the mood so much. I think I'm probably just going to try. I know this video's kind of been all over the place. Sorry, it's just chaotic and people are everywhere. But maybe I'll try to get a snack from Batuu and then head out, because I'm honestly getting a little overwhelmed. Oh, Darth Vader's out.
I will find Skywalker, and you will learn that even here, the Empire is in control.
Okay, so that was super amazing. I unexpectedly saw Darth Vader out, and he was with the stormtroopers, and at first they were just kind of standing in front of the ship and doing like meet and greets, kind of like a loose meet and greets where it's not like a defined line. Some people were going up to him, and it was just really cool, but then he ended up going back up to the stage and back onto his ship. So that was cool, because the last time we only saw him get off the ship, and this time he said something again before going back on the ship. So yeah. And he wasn't even supposed to be out here, I think, until a little bit later, so I'm actually surprised he was still out. But let's keep moving it along, see who else we see. I think Leia's supposed to be out around 11:15, and it's 10 o'clock now. We'll see if I stick around for that. Otherwise, Han won't come out till about 1:15, which I don't think I'm staying till then for that. So I'm pretty sure this is the line for the popcorn bucket here, but then it also looks like this is the line for the cantina. So it's an interesting situation. You're gonna keep seeing lines literally everywhere. Also, I love the camaraderie of this fandom. Like, everybody's dressing up, everybody's showing out, everybody's getting creative. Like, look at this guy in front of us. C-3PO, full-on track jacket and sweatpants. Like, sir. And now I found Chewbacca. That was so cute. Chewbacca came right up to me. I don't like to like force my way up there, because I don't know, I feel bad. I don't have a little one yet, so it's like I'm not trying to get up in front, but that was so cute. Okay, I think I need some coffee, so maybe I'll see if Katsaka's is open for the black cap slush. And then I walk through the marketplace and call it a day. Okay, so this line now is for Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities, and it's because inside of there, if you remember Return of the Jedi, when Leia goes into Jabba's den with like that helmet on, that's the helmet that they're selling right now. So I've seen a lot of people walking around with these really huge boxes because they're like the size of all the other helmets. So I mean, that's really cool to have, but we literally have no room for things like that anymore, so I'm not going to be picking it up. Well, I was going to come get a black cap slushie, but it looks like the line is very long, so I think I'm just going to head back to probably Starbucks at the front of the park and just get Starbucks. Few misses today. I ended up going back to Katsaka's to see if they had the black cap slushie, and they actually, once I got to the counter, they said they were out of it. But I ended up picking up the Black Spiral waffle with dipping sauce, and it's a waffle with sugar clusters and whipped cream, cream-filled chocolate cookie crumb dip. So this is what it looks like. They kind of give it to you on a stick. Just gonna, and the dipping sauce is cold. It's just a Belgian waffle. It is really good though, and really sweet. No special filling or anything on the inside. But this is a close-up of what the dipping sauce looks like. It's a little on the thicker side, but I do give this a 10 out of 10. It's really good. It's a good breakfast treat, I would say. Alrighty, now I'm heading back out of Batuu. I think I'm actually going to leave the park now just because I need some coffee. I haven't been able to get coffee today because everything has been really long over here, but let's continue on our way out. And walking away to the music is just as good as walking into it. Off topic, but sometimes people say like the funniest things here. So right now there was a group of, there were two geese, the parents, and then their baby goslings. And people were like, oh my God, look it, those are goslings. And then like whoever was with them was like, no, those are geese. And they're like, no, they're goslings because they still have their baby feathers. And they were just like going back and forth, and I'm like, really? And then there was another guy that passed by me that was like, that's a big horse. Because of the horses that pull the carriages. I just thought it was funny. People watching and listening is an enjoyable pastime activity here at Disneyland. So I wandered into the Emporium, and they have the really cute totes that I keep seeing everybody post online. Now the embroidery work, in my opinion, is not the best. It does come in Goofy, Minnie, Mickey, and then Donald and Daisy. There's Donald for you, and then Daisy. These bags are only $24.99, and they are cute, but I don't know. I'm not a fan. And it looks like they also have the matching hats. And the hats will run you $32.99. The spirit of it being May the 4th, they have a bunch of these Star Wars keychains out. And these are cool because once you remove the tab, they light up. And I want to say these average like $16 each from what I remember. It doesn't say because it's like the teal. But yeah, these are pretty cool. And they have Ahsoka. And these are the big face totes that they have in stock. These are going to run you $49.99. On this side, they have Donald and Daisy and Minnie. Well, that's going to be it for me here at Disneyland. May the 4th be with you. I had a lot of fun today. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I'm sorry if it was very, very chaotic, but I came here with the intent of picking up that sail barge and for getting those cups, and the bag was just an added bonus. Unfortunately, we didn't get to go on Hyperspace Mountain or any other rides just because the lines were pretty crazy, but we got to see a lot of the new merch and try something new and have the cutest little interaction with Chewbacca. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Share us with your friends and your family, and may the Force be with you.